A lot of people woke up today and were able to claim a lot of money. And I'm talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. On the flip side, a lot of people lost a lot of money. And that is all due to the APE token. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is HM and welcome to the channel. If you're someone who has a Bored Ape or a mutant ape, well, congrats, you just got airdropped free money, basically. But this all comes at a cost. And if you're someone who is thinking of buying or aping into ape, no pun intended, then you might want to think again, at least for now, and I'll tell you why in this video. So let me first explain what the APE token is, and let me tell you who was able to wake up today and claim the APE token. If you're someone who has that claim, you probably already know because you're already in the ecosystem, and if you don't, well, I probably told you and you owe me a small share of your tokens. So let's start. If you're someone who owns one of those, a Bored Ape, which currently the price is 77.7 ETH, well, you're already rich and you just got even more rich, which is amazing. If you're someone who has that mutant ape, it's a bit cheaper but still expensive, and then you can claim that as well. And now to break down exactly the numbers, if you have a Bored Ape, you can claim 10,094 tokens, mutant ape 2,042. For the Bored Ape Kennel Club, you actually need to pair it with a Bored Ape or with a mutant ape, otherwise you will not get a claim for the ape token. And you would get, if you combine these two together, 10,950, and if you combine these two together, 2,898. Now this is all well and good, but you're asking how much money would that be? So currently the price of ape, don't mind the chart, is about $7.7. So roughly, if you have a Bored Ape, you would get around $70,000, and at one point, as soon as it launched, it would have been $700,000, almost. But this was very short-lived, and the chances of you selling up here was very, very low. Now, even though I did see many people who swapped about 300 ETH at about $100, so these people got wrecked tremendously, and they lost, well, 300 ETH, basically. And I'm making this video just so you avoid being that person. Being that person as in losing money. So what I'm trying to tell you is, overall, the Apecoin, I'm sure this has very high hopes for the future. However, when something is trading and is this volatile and a lot of news going on around it, I personally just stay away from it completely. I actually told people in my group chat, I'm not touching this at least for the first 24 hours. And obviously this is not financial advice. If I don't buy right now, I don't know, this can 10x and go to $80, who knows? But personally, I do not want to take the risk because a lot of people who had Bored Apes and mutant apes got airdropped a lot of money, and most likely a lot of those people are going to sell those coins for money, basically, because if you wake up and you just made $100,000, well, personally, I would exchange that and not even look back. But overall, let's take a look at the floor price of Bored Ape. So yesterday it got up to a high of about 128 or so. It's not the floor price, but the sales. I remember looking, it was about 120 ETH floor, and these people woke up, they spent 120 ETH, which is about $400,000, and they woke up today with about $100,000. It's a very good return on investment, but I think if you account for the drop in price and the floor now being 77 ETH, then this would probably be break even. And for that reason, the people who got in early are the people who benefited the most, because basically they got rich off of this and then they got airdropped free money. Now, overall, am I bullish on the APE token? I think I am, because, well, they're the biggest NFT project out there and NFT corporation, if you will. They acquired CryptoPunks, and who knows what they can do next. They can start their own marketplace, compete with OpenSea, which is probably not very hard to do, but APE token can be a huge factor in this. So overall, I am most likely bullish on the APE token. However, for the first 24 hours, before I end this video, guys, it takes time for me to film, edit, and upload. So you will get the news probably at least 5 hours after I talk about it on camera. And where you can get real-time access is my Discord, where the link is going to be in the description. And also, one more thing, if you've made it this far, I think you deserve to join a raffle for my alpha group, which is just amazing. You'll know more details once you get in. It's a closed Discord, and there's a cap of 333 members. Still hasn't filled up yet, and I'm raffling off 5 spots to you guys. In order to join this raffle, what you need to do is like the video, subscribe, comment down below done after you follow me and Terrapin Genesis. I will link everything in the description below. We'll make sure you have a screenshot of proof that you follow both of us and that you did all the requirements, and hopefully you will win. So good luck, guys. I know that this is $8 right now if you take a look at it, and at one point you're going to tell me it was at 150. It's very cheap, buy it. But that doesn't mean that this cannot decide to go further down to $5 or even to $1, right? I'm at the negative, but don't mind that. So remember, guys, if a coin drops 90%, it can drop another 90% after that. So this is something you must keep in mind. And as I said, rule of thumb, at least for the first 24 hours of news coming out or something, I just stay away. I'll wait for price to settle and see if this is a decent entry for me to join or not. So I know a lot of you are going to probably be like, I don't want to miss this, let me buy. And some people we already saw bought up there, which is very unfortunate in my opinion, because people who did that, I think, are most likely new to the market, because when you have something that is that volatile, it's very hard for you to swap it on something like Uniswap, at least when the volatility is very high, if your slippage is low. And if your slippage is high, you can decide that you want to sell it at $100, but all of a sudden you end up selling at $50 for a loss if your slippage is very high. But if your slippage is low, where you minimize the risk of you selling at a way lower price than you wanted to, then chances are your order will not go through. Now, comparing that to buying it on centralized exchanges where Binance is going to list it, I think already Gemini listed it, and FTX. So it's very huge, guys. It has a lot of potential to grow, because I think also Coinbase is listing it. But if it's that volatile, you being able to sell is going to be very hard, because overall when there's huge volatility, it's going to be hard for your order to get filled unless people are really, really buying it up a lot. But right now, what I do like is the price is stable at around $7. So this would probably be more reasonable for you to buy if you want to buy right now. Obviously, don't do that, please. But if you decide to do so, you don't buy when price is going crazy like this. I know this is a 5-minute chart, but even the 15-minute chart looks crazy. So you buy when everything settles down and when the hype decreases. And then when you see all this going crazy, then you would sell. So guys, again, this is just a word of caution to you guys. Overall, we can see the Ape token do big things. It depends on where they take the project. And I think they will not fail because, well, they've proven over and over again that they know what they're doing, and they probably will continue to do so. But I'm just looking out for you guys. Just be careful. Make sure if you want to buy, maybe even it's a good idea to dollar cost average. Maybe buy some now at 8.8. If it goes further up to $15, buy some there. If it goes down to $5, maybe buy some there. But overall, I like to stay away from this volatility and wait to see a more clear direction of where this might be going, because once again, remember, even though this is $8 and way lower than the all-time high, which is probably not realistic what we saw up there, it can go further down. So just be careful. And keep one more thing in mind, is that a lot of people got paid a lot of money this morning, and a lot of them are going to use that money. They're going to swap it out to Ethereum, to USDT, and they're going to cash out and go spend that money most likely. Unless you are a hardcore ape and you would not sell any apes forever, which to me doesn't really make sense, but maybe when I get one I would understand. But overall, as I said, I'm going to stay away from this maybe for at least the first 24 hours, and then I'll decide where I should go with that depending on where the price is and how it's looking overall. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you some perspective and maybe calmed you down if you're feeling FOMO and you wanted to jump in. The point of this is just to give you a small perspective on why you should chill out and just watch it from afar before deciding to jump in. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.